Welcome to this first round of career mode in Ultimate Racing 2D2. We are getting on the 2024 grid as a brand new driver. My name is Johnny Strivi, in game of course, and I'm gonna be attempting to get a good career in Formula One, see how things can go. As for the grid, it is of course the grid of 2024 with the 10 current Team 20 current driver of course, except that Valtteri Bottas, but I've taken his seat as Kick Sauber F1 team. This is where we're gonna start our journey. Okay, so let's head to the settings of this career mode. I'm gonna drive in 20 car race, 117 difficulty, 21 laps as 3 laps of qualifying. Invisible AI in qualifying, it's not practical to race. There's of course, there will be 10% race, 0.5 tire wear, the new update that it bring new tire wear with lower tire degradation, so I'm gonna use that. It's a cool update. I like it. And to finish, we have the rules. There is a low penalty, medium damage, of course, to add a little bit of spice to every single race. No boost. It's not realistic, and I don't really like it. And of course, the collision are gonna be on. So let's head to the first Grand Prix Bahrain, the first round of this 24 races championship. I didn't even show you the calendar. So we're gonna start in Bahrain, then Saudi Arabia, Australia, Japan, China, USA, San Marino, Monaco, then Canada, Spain, Austria, UK, Hungary, Belgium, Netherlands, Italy. And for the last 8 rounds, it's gonna be Azerbaijan, Singapore, USA, Mexico, Brazil, Las Vegas, Qatar, and UAE to finish this season. Okay, so let's head to Baron Knight and to qualifying. There we are in qualifying. It's gonna be 3 laps of time trial. I'm gonna focus a bit on that, maybe talk a bit less, and overall try to get some clean laps in for our first qualifying session. With a little bit of grass touch down the inside. It's not very good, but not very bad at all. It's still a very clean lap for the first one. Very good inside the apex. A little bit was there, but overall the lap is good. Do not touch the inside grass. A bit of track limits there. And we qualify P19. That is really not good. We're gonna do a better lap now. Turn one were really good. Once again, we touch the inside gravel here. Avoid that one, we lose a lot of time. Try to keep as much speed as possible here. Miss a little bit the apex. It's gonna be an improvement. There's gonna be rain. We need to improve very quickly. I don't think we're gonna be able to improve in time. And it is gonna be a P18 for our first qualification in Bahrain. Yeah, the rain is gonna fall and the lap is basically dead. Yeah, and that is normal. There is no improvement, of course, with the rain. Okay, so for the first qualification is gonna be a Red Bull 1-2. Verstappen leads from Perez, and then Hamilton gets himself on P3. Then it's Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, George Russell is P6, Lando Norris 7, Sainz 8, and Aston Martins are gonna finish this top 10 on with Stroll and Alonso. Looking at the second half of the grid, it's Williams, then Alpine, Racing Bull, Kick and Haas, very organized second half. Sargent from Albon, Ocon from Gasly, Tsunoda from Ricardo, Joe from myself, and Kevin Magnussen leads from Hülkenberg, who will start last. And 5 laps out and away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We don't get away very well as does Kevin Magnussen, who gets alongside us down into turn one. Now Ricardo on the hard leading from Tsunoda and Joe around the outside. Very nice move. And Sandy down the inside with a bit of gravel touch. Yeah, now we're not gonna gain that position, Yuki Tsunoda. We do need to be very aggressive. It's the first lap. There is no tire wear. Don't stick it around the outside as Yuki Tsunoda is going on Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo down the inside. They're gonna lose a lot of time. As Charles Leclerc is P15. What is going on for the Ferrari? What happened there? As we send it down the inside and Yuki Tsunoda, who went wide, we get up to P17. We pass ourselves very close to Guan Yu Zhou, but Yuki Tsunoda is going down the inside. We're going to break early the switchback on Yuki Tsunoda and Guan Yu Zhou. We make the move. That was actually a brilliant move as Yuki Tsunoda is going to go down the inside. We block our teammate. Oh, that is some big time loss and some damage to both of the kick cars. Not very good for the team as Yuki is going to go once again around the outside. No, it is Joe on the outside, excuse me. And he made the move. Oscar Piastri, first pit of the season on the hard tires. He had too much damage on his car, he had to pit. Otherwise he would have lost too much time. And we stick the move around the outside and Guan Yu Zhou is going back down the inside, side to side. We kind of lost the position. Yeah, we lost the position. We're still gonna go down the inside. No, it's not gonna work. And Alonso, Lando Norris, and George Russell both, not both, they all have damage on their cars. They need to pit. They're losing a lot of time. And we have that. We get ourselves in P13. As Guan Yu Zhou is getting a very damaged car with all the move he's trying to do. His car is fuming at the back. And George Russell is now on our tail. Yeah, he's gonna go down the inside. We can't do much about that. He has Mercedes and Joe, our teammate, is in the pits. Too much damage on his car. Oh, Lando Norris pushed us. We make the move on Daniel Ricciardo with that little help, but he's still gonna go down the inside. We break early, avoid any contact as Yuki Tsunoda is pushing us into the wall. That some very nasty move. Oh yeah, we hit the wall once again. We're gonna box. We have too much damage on the car. We can't do anything. We are gonna go for some hards tire. 15 lap on the hards. Oh, that is a contact in the pits. And we are last coming out of the pits. That is really not ideal on the racing debut. We do really need to find the pace here, avoid damage at all costs. Barely exploded my front wing into that wall. Really not what you want to do. And we are catching Yuki Tsunoda here on lap 8. Oh yeah, Yuki Tsunoda really don't have the pace here. We're gonna catch him in maybe this lap. Yeah, I think so. Oh yes, as he went wide into turn 1. Not very ideal line from him. And here too, now we are in his slipstream. We're gonna go side by side. Now we're gonna let him by. He has the better stop speed as we go in the gravel this time. And we have to wait for another lap. I was saying that Tsunoda don't really have the pace. Maybe I don't have the pace because I can't catch him now, as we are catching Kevin Magnussen on the hard tires. Yuki Tsunoda already made the move. Magnussen is fighting back down the inside, side by side. They are going as we watch and we go in the gravel. That was a stupid mistake. Oh, I can't believe I made that. Tsunoda stick the move and is up in P13. We get a very much better exit than Magnussen. This was not English, but it's not the problem as we are now down the inside on this turn and we stick the move. Oh, and his name is getting blue. This means we are getting lapped by the leaders. Max Verstappen is gonna go and pass us. We have to let him by. Oscar Piastri in the pits for the second time. We are up in P17. I don't know what happened there between Zhou and Gasly, but they have both lost a lot of time. And now we are back on the tail of Guan Yu Zhou, our teammate. But we are gonna go down the inside as Fernando Alonso, Danny Ricciardo get out of the pits. We do get past Danny Ricciardo Zhou. Guan Yu gets around the outside once again. And we're gonna need to let the leaders by. Max Verstappen pushes us, forcing us to make the move on Zhou Guan Yu as we push him back wide. We need to let him by. Daniel Ricciardo down the inside. Now in P15. It's really intense battle. We don't have the top speed, unfortunately. This is very, very complicated. That Sergio Perez on the start of lap 15 overtaking us. Oh, and we hit again. That's really, oh, Piastri hits us. That is really some stupid damage. We don't need to take that one. As we get back on us, Piastri making a huge mistake in that corner. Of course, he's gonna go down the inside. No, he's not. Yeah, he just have a lot better top speed, a better car overall. He's in fresh soft. We can't do much about that. We need to try and catch the Visa Cash App Racing Bull ahead with Oscar Piastri because we really need to make a position. Not that this is really important because we are clearly out of the points. We're not going to score any of them today. Just so the overall finish positions are kind of better. As Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari and Lewis Hamilton in this Mercedes pushing us again. I left him plenty of space. He need to push us while lapping us. It's really unfortunate as rain is coming in for the final 3 laps. We get back on Carlos Sainz. We shouldn't be there doing that. We're gonna let him by. Yep, there is the rain. Everybody's gonna go in the pits. We go wide. There is really no grip with those tires on the wet. Go in the pits once again. No ghosted pit lane. That would have been useful for once. The clouds are coming back, but the rain is gonna stay on track for up until lap 21. So yeah, the intermediates were definitely a good choice. The wet bit was, but still a good option. And now the question, can we catch Yuki Tsunoda before the end of lap 21 as big rain, heavy rain is incoming for the final 2 laps? Yuki Tsunoda seems to be a bit too quick for us. Unfortunately, we can't do much about that. So the rain is back as Sergio Perez crosses the finish line to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Max Verstappen is seconds behind him, a 1-2 for Red Bull, good start of the season. Hamilton 8 seconds behind Sergio Perez. The podium for Mercedes, start of the season in great form as well, as we are not starting the season in a great form there with that P17 finish. Obviously, we could have done a lot better, but we simply didn't have the pace on that Grand Prix. So it's gonna be a P17 for our first Grand Prix. So Sergio Perez take the win from Max Verstappen. Was first during a big part of the race. Max Verstappen is second, has the fastest lap. 1-2 for Red Bull, very good result for them. Hamilton is P3, completing the podium for Mercedes. Carlos Sainz is P4, and Stroll, very good performance from him there. From P9 to P5, that's really good result for Aston Martin. Good start of the season for them. Charles Leclerc is back in 6th after his trouble at the start on P15, if I remember correctly. George Russell is 7, Norris 8, and the 2 Williams are in the points to complete that top 10. Albon scoring 2 and Sargent scoring 1. As the non-scorer, no, fuck off. For the non-scorer half, it is the two Alpine leading up as Ocon and Gasly get P11 and 12. Alonso a bit surprising from him to be 13 there. Aston Martin. Same goes for Oscar Piastri in his McLaren. Then we got the two racing bulls of Ricciardo and Tsunoda. And to finish, there is myself, Zhou Guanyu, Nicole Kenweg, and Kevin Magnussen. We are finishing that race results. Okay, so those are the standings after round one. Sergio Perez is leading the championship from Max Verstappen, Hamilton third. Yeah, of course, it's just the result of the first race. Even though you will see that on the game, everybody up to P19 got points. It is the real Formula One point system, so the points stop at P10, and both Williams are surprisingly 8. We can also see that Mansell made a very good move into the first race of the season with his P5 finish. That is going to be big points for him and his team. As for the constructor, it is of course Red Bull leading it with the 1-2 they got. Mercedes is up second with Ferrari 1 point behind. Aston Martin is P4 with the 10 points of Lance Stroll. Yeah, I'm repeating myself, but that is really incredible, to be honest. Then there is McLaren, Williams P6 with 3 points, and then we got the four teams that didn't score any: Alpine, Racing Bull, Sauber, and Haas. Well, that's the end of the video. See you next time in round two of career mode in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, and see you next time.